felt like every eye was on you. I know that had to be a cool moment,
Mm.
but is that something that you ever expected, kind of that coming into the league?
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool the first at bat in Boston. Kind of getting a round of applause from their fan base. It was really really cool. My I'd say my least favorite thing is when I get out and I still get cheered for. I think that happened in AAA, and then at the beginning of all this, I'd get claps after I like ground out second. I'm like, that's pretty much worse than striking out because I hate grounding out second. But it's been pretty awesome. Obviously the fans here are unbelievable, and be able to go to other places and get applause is very special. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's nice to be loved, but as a hitter, I laugh when you say that because everyone, hey, you're good, and all you're thinking about is, I swear, if I roll over on
yeah,
another ball here, this isn't good, guys. I'm not
yeah.
happy with this.
I'm like, if I just hit it to the shortstop, I've got a chance. If I hit
Yeah,
it to second base, I got
somewhere else.
no chance.
Yeah, and you definitely had some of those to start. The reason why I was asking about with the stress and pressure from stint one to stint two, because I know you made some adjustments. Technically, every hitter has to make adjustments, but I thought the reason why I was wondering is the first time when I watched you through the minors that maybe I felt like you felt like you had to do more or you pressed a little bit. And you were, pulling over, or your favorite thing to do. You were hitting some grounders the second.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah, you loved it. It was great. And your game, as you know, you love to drive the ball to all parts of the field.
hmm
Um, so did you feel sped up at all? I know you can. I don't the technical stuff. I don't care as much about. No
hmm
offense, just with I know you have to make adjustments at the big league level, but it's the
yeah,
mental side of it. What mentally for you was a big difference when you came up the second time?
yeah. I think understanding kind of how I was being pitched, a lot of stuff down and in, and a lot of off speed. I was missing heaters in the middle. I think that's what I've learned the most about this time is just like mistakes are so rare in the big leagues, and you have to capitalize. And I think I did a lot better job the second time around. Early on is just capitalizing on mistakes and trying not to swing at pitchers' pitches. So whenever I get a slider down and in the first time, and I'd swing through it, they'd just throw another one, and I'd swing right through it. So just kind of learning how they pitch in certain organizations. I know the Red Sox throw a ton of sliders, so anything kind of starting down and in probably not a good one to swing at. But just kind of learning, like I said, how they pitch me and trying to hit every mistake that I can, just because it's very difficult. But I think that's what I've done a better job of.
Yeah, and also too, I don't know what it was, what you did to some of these pitchers in another life, but I felt like they were giving you pitches right on the black, or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
some calls were not in your favor, and it felt
hmm
like in the blink of an eye, it was 0-2 or
yeah,
1-2.
yeah,
And you're like,
100%. I feel like I was going up there with two strikes every time. I talked to Gunner a little bit about that, and he was telling me last year whenever he kind of went through it, he was like, I feel like I was just 0-2 immediately every single time. He's like, it'll get better. I'm like, sounds good, but
yeah,
this sucks.
I'll take your word for it, Gunner. You turned
Yeah,
out well, but I
yeah,
mean, can this change at some point? Because literally, I felt like the entire first 30, whatever, yeah, 30
hmm
some at bats up here, first time around, it really felt like you just were put it every single time. And I'm going, man, I know that you maybe you're missing some pitches, but I'm like,
yeah,
these guys are throwing some of their best balls of the night.
yeah, yeah. It was tough. I mean, I was pretty blown away with some of these guys' stuff whenever I first got called up, and now that I'm getting calls here and there, it's a little bit easier. I don't have to swing at everything. But yeah, I mean, it was tough.